consistent all the way through history.
Right. Yeah.
But unfortunately, we don't have the records all the way back to biblical times of who our fathers are.
That's true.
But we have this record. Get Romans 8:16, Kalabi Ba. We have this record.
It's the book of Romans chapter 8, verse 16. The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are children of the Most High.
The Spirit itself bears witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High, right? Deuteronomy 28:68.
It's Deuteronomy 28:68.
Now the Spirit is the word. You can read that in John 6:63. Deuteronomy 28.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
Now it said the Lord was going to bring us into Egypt again with ships. It's talking about the Israelites. There's no record of the Israelites ever going into ancient Egypt by way of ships. So what is that talking about? What people went into slavery by ships? So-called Negroes, right?
Yeah.
So this is the word bearing witness to us that that's us.
That's right.
How do we know that Egypt is talking about bondage? It's symbolic of bondage. Get Exodus, is it 3 and 13? Where it talk about the house of bondage. He brought us out of the house of bondage. You know, everything's in the scriptures, brother. But you just have to be set up with teachers. You in DC, we got some of the most profound teachers in our church, all right? Which we are the church.
I mean, I'm saying I'm from DC, but I live in Memphis now.
Oh, you live in Memphis, okay.
I live in Memphis now, but I'm from DC.
Okay.
So I mean, how do you guys explain? So how do you guys explain the Catholic Church? How do you guys explain Nation of Islam? What is
The word Catholic means universal. When you go into the history of the Roman Catholic Church, the Roman Catholic Church was set up by Constantine.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Set up by Constantine.
Yeah.
In the 300 ADs.
Right.
Okay. And he allowed all these different pagan customs to be adopted into the Bible, and he basically allowed whatever religion you worship to you to do it freely. You see? So when you go into the history of the Roman Catholic Church, all these different religions come out of the Roman Catholic Church. All of them. Islam, all of them. Islam go back to Turkey. Go ahead.
This is Exodus 20 and 2.
Come.
I am the Lord thy power which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
I'm the Lord thy power that brought thee out of the land of Egypt, talking about Israel. Okay?
Out of the house of bondage.
Israel was brought out of the house of bondage. You see? The Lord gonna bring us out of the house of bondage again. Matter of fact, get that scripture where it say, I will no longer be known as the power that brought thee out of the land of Egypt, but out of the land of the north country. Because there's about to be a second Exodus, right? There's about to be another deliverance out of the hands of the modern day Egyptians. See, every place has a spirit. Your body dies, kingdoms die, but the spirit lives forever. Everything comes back, okay? So the spirit of Egypt is back here. That's why you got Memphis. Memphis is named after Memphis, Egypt.
That's true. It is.
By Thomas Jefferson. Thomas Jefferson named Memphis, Egypt.
Right.
That pyramid is sitting on the Mississippi River.
Right.
If you go to Memphis, Egypt, all right, you see the same thing.
Right.
So it's the same spirit.
This is Jeremiah 16, verse 14. It said, therefore, behold, the days come, said the Lord, that it shall no more be said, the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel.
Say the day is gonna come. Go ahead.
Out of the land of Egypt. But the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north.
Talking about North America. All right. Mainly North, Central, South America. Okay? Because we are scattered. We're gonna be delivered from other places in the earth. But as a whole, these people, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the bulk of us dwell here in America, North, Central.
Right.
Yeah.
So what? So how do you? Okay, so you talk about this second Exodus. Well, first of all, no offense to my white brother right there, but
He's not white.
okay, I need you to explain.
Well,
that.
you explain it.
And that's no
You
offense to
explain
him.
that. What color is that car?
You know what I mean?
Right. See, so that's a deception. That's why you gotta understand how deep the rabbit hole goes. See, everything you've been taught is basically a lie.
Sure, he's
White and black is a social construct that they made in 1681 in Jamestown, Virginia. 1681. Those names were placed upon so-called white people.
But we have records. But we have records that blacks and black people and white people met each other apart. Because you said 1681.
But the name black people and white people.
It could be
They wasn't being called black people and white people until then. That became, look, you gotta look up your history.
That can't be
You gotta
true,
do your
'cause
history.
1619 was we had the first record of slaves. In
But they
Jamestown.
weren't called black and white. They were being called Negroes.
That's
Negro.
right.
You missing the point, brother. You're missing the point. Listen,
In Spanish.
listen.
Okay, go ahead.
You're missing the point.
Okay.
That name, that title, black,
Yeah.
as being recognized as a nationality.
Right.
That wasn't a thing.
Okay.
Well, see, it was a social construct to create a class of superior white and inferior blacks.
That's right.
Look at the history. Go up and Google and look up the history of the Nathan Rebellion. It was a rebellion, a revolt against Jamestown, Virginia Governor Berkeley. That's it.
I'll look it up.
Look it up.
The Nathan Rebellion. Well, you still
Bacon Rebellion.
Sorry, the Bacon Rebellion. But
His name was Nathan
Bacon.
Nathan Bacon.
Okay, but you still haven't explained to me again. No, I'm not trying to be offensive to nobody.
I know.
But what I'm saying is, you still haven't explained to me. You said what society will call our white brother here. You're saying he's not white, but he physically does not look like us. Correct? So,
All right, this will answer your
physically.
question. This will answer your question.
I'm just saying.
I get what you're saying. Get John 7 and 24. You get 2 Samuel 16 and 7.
This is John.
You got one? Go ahead.
This is Romans chapter 2, verse 28. It says, "For he is not a Jew, which is one outwardly, neither is that circumcision which is outward in the flesh, but he is a Jew, which is one inwardly, and circumcision is that of the heart and the spirit, and not in the letter. Whose praise is not of men."
So he's not, just to get straight to the point, because we need to wrap it up.
I'm sorry for holding
No,
y'all
you
up.
cool.
I'm sorry for holding y'all up.
It's edification. Look, I can stay out here all day.
Yeah, no, I
You know what I'm
appreciate
saying?
it.
But unfortunately,
We have lives.
we on a curfew too.
Right, true.
Right? So it said he is not a Jew who is one outwardly, but inwardly.
That's right.
Why is it saying that? 2 Samuel 16 and 7, John 7 and 24. The scriptures explain themselves.
This is John 7 and 24. Judge not according to the appearance.
Judge not according to appearance. So we can't look at this man. Get Jeremiah 12 and 9. We can't look at this man and judge him based off skin complexion. Why? You ever seen a zebra without stripes? Alright. You ever seen a leopard without spots? Yes, ma'am. They have leopards without spots.
You asked me, have I ever seen
But I'm
one?
saying, well, you're right. I actually have seen one.
Right.
Tell me what I'm saying.
Right.
Have you ever seen a green apple?
I have.
Have you seen a red apple?
I have.
Have you seen a yellow apple?
Sure. It's like yeah.
Have you seen red grapes?
Yep.
Yes,
Have you seen green grapes?
I have.
Are they still grapes?
Yep, sure.
So,
They come from what?
hold on. Hold on. Because they come. Hey, he's about to make a point. Go ahead and make your point.
No,
Make your
I
point.
have a counter to that, but go ahead.
Yeah, he's making a point.
Those fruits come from the same seed.
Come from the
Sure.
same seed. What makes them a different color though? What makes an apple?
Some chemical reaction. I don't know. Some chemical imbalance.
No.
Okay, explain it to me then.
Planted somewhere.
Where it's planted.
Is that what it is?
Where it's planted in the climate. That's why oranges taste different in California than they do in Florida.
Right.
They may be sweeter. You see that?
Right.
That's because if I take this seed, sperma, and I plant it in a so-called white woman, and I have a son, he comes out what they call mixed,
Right.
which is vain, because there's no such thing as mixed. He's my son, whatever my nationality is, he is. No
Right.
matter what he look like, he may not be my complexion. Most likely he's not gonna be my complexion. Now my son goes, and he has another white woman. It's just some inherited gene that we like white women.
Right.
And he went and got a white woman, and then my grandson went and got a white woman.
Right.
Eventually, what color is he gonna look like?
White. Drake.
Drake.
Drake's son.
Drake's son. You see,
Blake Griffin.
Drake daddy
Blake
from Memphis.
Yeah, he is. I've met him. Yeah, he's from Memphis. Yeah.
He darker than any of us standing out here.
Yeah, he's from Memphis.
Now you see Drake's son, Adonis.
White.
That's it, man. We explain it to you.
Yeah, but okay, but you just went through his lineage. We don't know exactly, and so and you tie the tribe of Judah to the experience. You mentioned the ship, all right? As far as I'm concerned, people that look like him go on that ship. Am I not right? So
Right, but how many years ago was that? I just gave you
400.
an example. That was 400 years ago.
Yeah.
How many generations is that?
Plenty.
Okay, did white slave drivers' wives sleep with black men?
Yeah, but
That's your answer, bro. You had things called hold on. You had men known as mandingos in slave days. It's a movie called Mandingo. Hold on. It's a movie called Mandingo,
yeah,
where the white woman made the Mandingo sleep with her, or she was gonna yell rape and have him killed, and he had a son by her.
Right.
That son is a descendant of that man.
That's right.
That son most likely grew up and got a white wife. You see what I'm saying?
are you, I get what you're saying, but are you claiming that to be the lineage of our brother here?
Yes. Yes.
Is that proven?
Yes. Yes. How's it proven?
Because
How's it proven?
I'm just saying, how's that proven?
Well, we've been out here all day, and I know I'm getting a little.
No, you're fine. No, I'm about to get out. I'm about to get out of here. No, you guys are good. I'm about to get out. I'm bothering you. I'm sorry.
No, you cool. You ain't bugging
about to get out
us.
of here.
You really edifying. I'm gonna be honest with you, because this is for people that's watching. Romans.
Y'all on Facebook? Is y'all on Facebook Live?
No, we on YouTube.
Okay.
Romans 8:16 is what we read. The Spirit itself bears witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High. You see that? The Spirit. See, you can't understand the things of the Spirit unless you are of the Spirit.
Right.
It don't even matter if you are the nationality. See, you being an Israelite doesn't exempt you. You being an Israelite, only thing that does is let you know what you're supposed to know. All right? You coming to the next. See, you may not believe that you're an Israelite,
Right.
but we know that you are.
But that's because I speak out.
But get Romans 3. Romans 3 and 3.
You got it, know.
See, he believes, he knows his lineage, and he's able to accept the truth.
So
That which this word, he's able to accept this understanding.
Okay,
he's
so-
able to comprehend.
Okay.
Hey, look, it's people. We got Negroes, West Indies, Haitians. We have these very same people that come up here that are incapable of receiving this word. But we know they're Israelites, but they're wicked and they're gonna be destroyed.
That's right.
so any
Hold on. Hold your thought. Get the scripture. Romans 8. Romans 3. Romans 3.
Romans 3 and 3 says, "Let us some did not believe, shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect." Verse 1, the Most High forbid.
The Most High forbid. Why? Let's get 2 Ezra 15 and 3.
It's the second entrance, 15 and 3. Fear not the imagination against thee, and let not be a cruelty.
Infidelity.
Infidelity.
And when you go into the word infidelity, it's talking about discredit or unbelief. So let not the unbelief, go ahead,
Of them trouble thee,
of them, our people, and anybody else. See, we're not out here for those who can't receive
Right.
and who don't believe.
Right.
Go ahead.
that speak against thee.
We come out unfaithful are going to die in their unfaithfulness. See, the Lord has put this thing out here in a manner to where you have to be special to receive this. And I'm going to give it to you. Let's get 2 Thessalonians, the 2 Corinthians, the 2nd chapter. We're going to end on this. What was your question? Your last question. Make it your best one.
Okay, my best one would be I want you guys to provide me with your outlook for how the rest of time is going to play out.
How the rest of the time going to play out.
I want you to provide me with your outlook for that.
Hey,
What we're going
you
through
came
now-
up, you asked us about Israel.
Yes.
Israel is going to be destroyed. All right, them people over there are going to be destroyed. Israel is going to be made a desert. America is going to be made a desert. All right, thermonuclear missiles, 200 million missiles are going to shake the earth, and mainly here in America.
You said 200 million missiles.
200 million missiles.
That's right.
From where?
That's right.
Hey, from China, from Russia, North
So what
Korea.
you're saying is we're dealing with a nuclear warfare.
Right, World War III.
When is
Right, World War III. That's the pending war. That's the war that's at hand now.
That's what's brewing.
That's what's brewing.
Right,
And in the scriptures is known as Armageddon. In the Hebrew is Harmageddon, which means mountain of troops. Okay? Remember I told you mountains means governments.
Right.
So the troops of all the governments are going to meet in the valley of Jehoshaphat, which is Yahweh Shaphat. It's the Lord's judgment. All right? And it's going to be an all-out war.
Right.
Okay? Which they're gathering now. See, all the conflict mainly is going on in the Middle East. Okay? That's because you know why? Because that's where the Holy Land is.
Right.
And them gutter rats, all right, them imposters that's over there in that land are defiling the land. It's time for that land to be clean.
Right.
So that was your last question.
That was
All right. Now we're gonna end on this, and this what you have to be in order to understand. 2 Corinthians, the 2nd chapter, verses 1 through 8. We'll close.
Okay. Thank you,
Blue
guys.
letter, the word mystery.
This is 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 1 through 8. But I determined this with myself, that I would not come again to you in heaviness. For if I make you sorry, who is he that...
Maybe 1 Corinthians. That sound off right there. Yeah, I do believe it is. It's 1 Corinthians 2. Yep, 2 and 1.
1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 1. And I, brethren, when I came to you, came not with excellency of speech.
Which is how we come. We're not excellent in speech.
Right.
You know, we may not always speak politically correct.
Right.
But we don't have to be. We're not, technically, we're not supposed to be. We're supposed to be blunt and direct.
Right.
Go ahead.
Or of wisdom declaring unto you the testimony of power. For I
That's what
determined...
we're giving you, the testimony of the Lord, the testimony of our power. Because where we know it's God, Jehovah, and Jesus Christ. Go ahead.
For I determined not to know anything among you, save Jesus Christ and his crucified.
Which his true name is Yahweh Shah. Okay? But we're reading it verbatim for edification and scriptural sake.
Right.
All right?
And I was with you in weakness and in fear and in much trembling. In much speech, and my preaching was not with enticing words of man's wisdom.
See, because when we handle these scriptures, we handle them with a delicacy of fear of the Lord. And know if we tell you something that's not according to his judgment, it's not according to he's going to destroy you. See? Go ahead.
But in demonstration of spirit and of power.
In demonstration of spirit. Everything, the whole reason for you coming out here, the reason you stop here is the spirit. That's right. The reason that we out here is the spirit.
Right.
All right? Go ahead.
That your faith should not stand in the wisdom of men,
That your faith should not stand in the wisdom of men. Go ahead.
but in the power of God.
But in the power of the Lord. All right? Go ahead.
Howbeit we speak wisdom among them that are perfect.
We speak wisdom among them that are perfect, meaning those that have ears to hear, all right, eyes to see. Hold it. Matthew 13 and 10. This what we speaking to. Yakanan, let Yakanan grab on. Whoever get there first. Matthew 13, start at 9.
This is Matthew 13 and 9. Who had ears to hear, let him hear.
Who have ears to hear, let them hear.
And the disciples came and said,